TLC's 90 Day Fiancé was an instant hit when it debuted in 2014, and over the course of the series and its many spin-offs, viewers have watched several of the couple's roller coaster relationships flame out spectacularly. Here's why these 90 Day Fiancé stars hit the skids. Danielle and Mohamed appeared in the second season of 90 Day Fiancé, and as viewers witnessed, their relationship was rocky from the start.
She's crying like always. It doesn't make me feel anything because I'm used to it.
Yet despite numerous warning signs and their considerable age difference, the couple ultimately went through with their wedding.
Do not shove it in my face.
No.
But shortly after the nuptials, Danielle snooped into Mohamed's social media and discovered he was allegedly having online relationships with multiple women. Mohamed split from Danielle just 2 months after receiving his green card, leaving her so furious she tried to use the evidence of infidelity she dug up to have the marriage annulled. She said on 90 Day Fiancé Happily Ever After,
I want to get him deported. I'm finally going to get some payback.
Their divorce was finalized in 2017. Jason and Cassia were introduced on the show's second season, and their marriage was both brief and turbulent.
I don't think I'm going to sleep at all for the next 90 days because I'm going to be walking around thinking, what do I have to do today to keep her happy?
Jason began divorce proceedings in January 2018, but had an apparent change of heart before filing for divorce a second time that September, according to Radar Online. While there were many possible reasons why the marriage failed, the biggest factor was likely Jason's arrest for alleged domestic battery in early 2017. He claimed to have made an attempt to save their marriage, telling Starcasm, "I tried everything last year to save whatever we thought we had. She flipped a switch and that was it. There was nothing I could do."
I feel like I left everything I had in Brazil for him, and he is not making the same sacrifice.
Cassia shared her side of the story, describing her ex as a, quote, good man sometimes, but telling the outlet, "I found him to be violent with his words, a controller, and as many of you know, an abuser. I just want to move on and not be associated with him anymore." Season 2's Chelsea met Ymir while she was volunteering in his native Nicaragua and caught a performance of his boy band, Mila Vox. After getting to know each other long distance, Ymir moved to Illinois to live with Chelsea and her parents before getting married. By all appearances, the relationship seemed to be going well, until they filed for divorce in late 2016.
Te amo, Chelsea Rose, mi girasol del norte.
While neither spelled out exactly what led to the breakup, the marriage apparently deteriorated after Ymir moved to Chicago without Chelsea in order to focus on his music career. Fellow show alum Jason Hitch told Radar Online, "We were all scratching our heads. The guy was totally in love with her, and she with him. There has to be something fishy."
I never want you to feel like you made the right decision.
It's difficult for me, Augustin, right now.
Asked to comment about their divorce, the pair issued a joint statement to Radar Online that read, "We're sorry, but we are not interested in giving details of our personal lives." Molly and Luis met in his native Dominican Republic while she was on vacation, leading them to appear on season 5 of the show, and the pair quickly wed.
He said to me, "I'm going to marry you. You're going to be my wife." It was love at first sight.
Viewers watched things fall apart as Molly became increasingly fed up with her husband's moody behavior. Claiming she no longer wanted to be married to Luis, Molly said on the show,
"This is not the person I met, and I'm fed up with this."
Molly filed for divorce 6 months after the wedding, according to Radar Online. 5 months after the divorce was finalized, Luis married another woman, according to In Touch. As for Molly, she told Newsweek in 2019, "I'm just trying to get my life back in order." Season 6's Jonathan and Fernanda got married in May 2018, but by the following January, they had already separated. As E! News reported, Jonathan took to Instagram Live to offer a vague explanation of what went wrong, admitting, "Every marriage has its problems, every relationship has its issues. All of this has happened really fast."
I clearly didn't do anything, but Fernanda doesn't care.
Fernanda, however, had a different story to tell. According to E! News, she said in a YouTube video that she allegedly discovered another woman's underwear in her husband's possession and claimed Jonathan grabbed her by the neck when she confronted him about finding a contraceptive wrapper in his office. Jonathan said via the outlet, "These allegations are completely false, and my attorney will now be handling the situation. Clearly, she will do whatever she has to in order to stay in this country." But if social media is any indication as to how she's currently holding up, it looks like Fernanda's doing just fine. Season 6 couple Ashley and Jay met while she was vacationing in Jamaica, and even though she was 31 and he was 20, they still jumped straight into marriage. But things went south almost immediately.
It feels a little unreal being here alone in my wedding dress in Las Vegas on what is supposed to be the happiest day of my life.
Just days after their Las Vegas wedding, E! News reported that Ashley discovered that Jay had created a profile on Tinder and invited women to their house. Jay claimed he mistakenly thought the point of Tinder was to, quote, meet friends. In January 2019, E! News reported Ashley filed for divorce but withdrew the paperwork the following day. In April 2019, she filed a second time for good. But by July 2019, People magazine reported Jay had been arrested and faced deportation after violating a protection from abuse order, which prohibited him from commenting about Ashley on social media.
Are they together? Are they not?
But despite their toxic romance, the two reportedly got back together in March 2020, according to E! News. They also started a YouTube channel together, so you know it's official.
I want $1 million from Colt, but it's better 200 than nothing.
Colt and Larissa from season 6 of the show quickly proved to be one of the most explosive couples the series has ever seen. That was plainly evident in Larissa's arrest for domestic battery in 2018 via In Touch, followed by similar arrests including one in 2019. Even though her face was injured in the incident, according to her Instagram story, Us Weekly reported that police determined Larissa had been the attacker in this instance and had left Colt with a, quote, swollen lip and his gums and teeth were bloodied. They were officially uncoupled just a few months later. In May 2019, TMZ reported that the pair had amicably settled their divorce, with neither to receive spousal support.
You told me that you have $10,000 saved.
I don't remember saying that.
Where are these money?
I might have had that, but now I don't. You're expensive.
Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more list videos about your favorite celebs are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.